Hi, welcome back to the next lesson. In this lesson, we are going to start adding some conditional formatting color coding to this. And we're going to just get these looking a little bit nicer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this font here. So I'm going to go in. Now, we've noticed here that the font can be changed in the data label. And just now it's this DIN family. Now I want to change it to a different one. So I can change it here. Or the other option is I can go in under the view and I can go to customize theme and I can actually set the font at this level here. So let's go into text and we can see that that is what I want for general. Now look, these titles is DIN, so I want it to be the same as the other one, which is, I don't know how you even pronounce that, but SEG. And we'll find that in here. Here we go. And cards, we're going to do the same. And headers, okay, that's fine. And I think everything else is pretty much the same. Just to make sure they're all there. Now, when I apply that, we can see that's changed, so that's fine. And we can also see that if we go into the title here, it should have updated as well. Yep, so it's all the same font. So I'm going to first of all focus on this one here. So we wanted this to be red if it says red, and it to be orange if it says orange. So we can use some conditional formatting to do that. So how that works is we're going to create a new measure, and we're going to create quite a few of these. But for just now, the new measure is going to be color, and we're going to say overall risk status, and it equals. And we're going to use again our old trusted pal, the switch statement. And I'm just going to copy this back in because it's more or less the same as we've done before. And in here what we've got is the true again, so it'll select whichever argument it finds to be true first of all, starting from the top and working its way down. If the overall risk status is red, then this measure here, which is the overall risk status color, is going to return this value here, which is a color for red. This is going to be orange, this is going to be yellow, and this is going to be green. So we'll just confirm that's accepted. Now once that's done, what we can do is we can go into the conditional formatting for the card. And in here we can see, in fact I've got to open here, we can see the data label is currently black. Now there's an FX at the side of this. And there's a few different conditional formatting options here, but this field value here lets you use a measure which provides an output, which is a color, which we've just generated, as the means for conditional formatting. Now you can see I've prefixed this with color, and I like to do that just to keep them grouped together and also to make them a little bit easier to find. So if a measure outputs a color, then that's what happens. And we can see this is red. Now the other thing we want is we don't want the category, so I'm going to just go and tidy this up a little bit. Give it the category. Now we do want a header, so we're going to put in the title, I think it is here. Right, here we go. Yep. Overall risk status. I'm going to put that in the middle, and we can see there's an FX beside this background as well. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use exactly the same color. I need to select the field value there. I'm going to select exactly the same color, and we're going to be able to see that there. Now, because we've done that, let's go back and just change this to white. So there's a little bit of a contrast. So overall risk status. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a border in here. So, and I'm going to conditionally format the border. So you can do quite a lot with this, and it just helps to just reinforce that there's a bit of an issue here. So we're going to go into border. I'm going to select field value, I'm going to go color, and there we go. I think that's fine. Next, we're going to do something with this value here. So for this one here, I'm going to put a border on it. But before I do that, I'm going to make it smaller. Probably, let's try 20. See how it looks. Maybe even slightly smaller than that. I just want it to be a secondary piece of information. And we'll make that smaller there. And we're going to go into remove the category and make it even smaller. In fact, actually, maybe even slightly bigger. Let's go to the data label here. Oh, I think it was fine at 18. Let's just try 18. There we go. That's fine. And I'll just make it slightly bigger. And I want to put in a border here that's red. I don't want the text to be red because I think that would be too overwhelming. So I'm going to go in and we're going to go and make the border on color, FX, field value, and this is going to be there. Okay, so we can see here that we've now got our overall risk status calculated and now conditionally formatted so that it gives us a real visual indicator that allows us to see what the overall risk status is, and we've got a little bit of extra information there just to highlight that there's a high risk of a high business impact failure. Okay, so that's all for this video, but thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you in the next lesson.